I'm going to be starting a new inhaler. This is totally different than anything else I've ever done, and I'm really excited. Hi guys, Anna here. It is Tuesday morning and afternoon really, and I am basically ready to leave for my pulmonologist. We'll see what his interpretations of the esophagram that I had were, and we will see what else he has to say. So I'll see if I can take you along, and I will keep you posted and update you on whatever we find out. Hey guys, I'm back home. Obviously, Captain Obvious. And I wanted to update you on what my pulmonologist said. So, several things. It was a great appointment. It actually went fantastically. Not that it ever doesn't go well, but he is such a fantastic doctor. Like, I would literally be doomed without him. He's amazing. So, here's the plan. My esophagram, which was that test that I did where I had to swallow that barium, and they did the whole like thingamadoogly with like, are you aspirating, acid reflux, the whole thing, okay? And it looked good. Overall, I wasn't having acid reflux or aspiration or anything like that. Well, the nitty-gritty details come down to this. This upper part of my esophagus, like the upper part, there's some abnormalities there. I don't know the technical lingo. I'm still working on figuring all that out. When I know all the technical lingo, I will try to explain it to you in English terms, like, you know, the vernacular of normal people, but I don't at this point. I do know that we are going to do what's called a modified esophagram, where they do focus on just your upper GI system, because your esophagus is still considered part of your GI system. So as soon as you swallow that entire thing all the way out, that's your GI system. So this is just going to focus like up here to see what's going on there. Then I'm going to be starting a new inhaler. And so this is totally different than anything else I've ever done, and I'm really excited. I'm sure those of you that have asthma have seen these little things. So yeah, so basically, oh my word, there we go. So basically, I'm just going to be using this once a day, and I'm seeing him in 2 months, and we're just gonna see what my progress is using this. Basically, I'm still gonna be taking everything else. So I'm adding this to my cocktail of lung meds, which I nebulized 2 meds. I have another inhaler treatment. I have my IV Syncare that I do, my rescue inhaler. I take 2. My Zyrtec helps with all this, and then I have another oral medication that I take with this too. So I take a lot, you guys. Talk about like, yeah, severe asthma. Okay, so adding this into the mix. And then if that doesn't work, or if I'm still having pretty significant issues when I see him again in January, we might look at this. Let me just, do you understand this? Yeah, I haven't looked at it in detail. So what we would be doing is we would be dropping Syncare and starting this, which is a medication that is essentially another anti-inflammatory thing where it helps reduce the cells and the things in your blood that can cause all the inflammation. Like Syncare is a esophageal suppressant, and that cell has been directly linked to asthma and inflammation in your lungs. And this here was just recently approved, I guess, for asthma treatment. It helps like on a more broad spectrum, so it could catch some of those other, it could maybe work better. That's the thing, okay? Still, I just got all this information thrown at me, so I need to like, I was looking at some of this booklet, I need to like take it all apart. It's really thick. But these are like injections. Like I think they're intramuscular injections. And I would do them at home every 2 weeks and yada yada. So that's the plan. Starting with the inhaler. Got to schedule, probably call tomorrow and schedule my esophagram. And quick update, I am seeing my primary care on next week on Wednesday to get the order for my neck imaging, so I can see the neurosurgeon, so I can help these debilitating headaches. And then my doctor from the Cleveland Clinic prescribed a different laxative that we really didn't want to use because it's not ideal in any way, shape, or form. But he's put me on the lowest dose of it, so hopefully it won't cause, like, we'll just see. We'll just see how it is because my insurance refuses to pay for the other thing. So right now we're focusing on let's get my lungs and my headaches under control, right? Okay. And I haven't heard anything back from my allergist. If they don't call tomorrow, I won't be insanely surprised, but I would love if they did. So that's what I have for you as far as updates go. So I'll bring you along the rest of my day. It might not be super duper exciting, but we'll see what happens. You never know in the life of Anna. It could be super boring or super crazy. That's pretty much what you're gonna get over here. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I'm back really quick. The injectable Dupixent, whatever. I just wanted to say that I did a little researching of my own. Couldn't find a whole ton of things, but in the short moments that I was researching, but it is not an intramuscular injection. It is a sub-Q, subcutaneous, and that just means you inject it in your skin multiple places. It's just a much shorter needle, and you don't need like to put it in your butt. You don't need as much fat, and it basically suppresses a couple different parts of your immune system, blood part, the things that cause all the inflammation. It targets more than one. So unlike skincare, which I do, which targets one type of cell, this targets more than one. So there we go. Just a little snapshot. I tried to do it in English. I tried to understand it myself. I'm, whatever. This is only if the inhaler, the new inhaler, is not doing much good, or we still need to do a little more. So anyway, that's what I got for ya. Aren't you like super educated now? You're super educated. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
Hello, good night. It's night. Hi. Basically, to summarize my evening, it has been IV fluids, really tiredness, and awful headaches, and Hulu. And that's like about all that I did. And a lot of coughing. So much coughing. So much fun. Anyway, so since that was such a blast, I figured I wouldn't show you like the drip, 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 drip of my, IV fluid things. So I spared you those tedious, monotonous, boring moments. So here I am, saying goodnight in the most rambly, strange fashion ever. I will see you all super soon. So, good night.